guys, stealthwarship here, and welcome to the first episode of Rome Total War. It says it's Spartan Edition, it's actually Emperor's Edition. So, yeah, this is Rome Total War 2. Well, Total War Rome 2, but it's Rome. I call it Rome Total War 2 because I played the original game and it was called Rome Total War. But yeah, we're going to do a grand campaign, and we're, just for the sake of it, not going to go for Romans. Because we don't have to, and because the Romans have the easiest start, we're gonna go with one of the ones with just a few like starting areas, or maybe even just one. But we might even go for Britain actually. I might go for the Iceni, but we're gonna go for normal difficulty. And we get more wealth from agriculture. And we get a diplomatic bonus with, like, people like the Romans. Oh, I'm going to turn down my volume a little bit because it really hurts my ears like right now. That won't affect the recording volume. It'll just affect my volume in my ears, in my headset. But yeah, sorry about the lack of videos. It's because my Elgato game capture has been broken and I have no idea how to fix it. So I've decided to play Rome Total War 2 because it's just quite a fun game. It's a very tactical game, so it will take me a while to start getting cool stuff finished. So, you know, there's ups and downs. But we're gonna start off. And I've played the Britons before, and I starved to death pretty much instantly because they aren't very good starting peoples, as they just end up starving. But the for some reason you're not allowed to play as the northern Britons. I think that might be in the Gallic tribe section or something. I might go for those at some point. But yeah. You're not allowed to play as those, but my men started dying of attrition because, well, my army started dying of attrition because there was no food, so my arms couldn't be supported by my food or my wages, and thus I just started dying. Just gonna skip the Iceni.
Your people are warriors.
The Iceni thing.
But you seek to live in harmony with your king.
Close that. And for some reason it's quite laggy right now, so I'm just going to switch my graphics down. Advanced options. Just give me a second. Texture quality. Hi, we're gonna put unlimited video memory because it's just good. It's always good to have that on. And that's about all I'm gonna change.
Ready for battle.
But in here we have a piece of land. We're gonna expand the city. Make it a little bit bigger, and we're going to stick some enclosed land there. I'm going to change this to a harbour and upgrade this to a fortified settlement. And that's literally just to start off with this guy.
How can I help?
Because we start off at war with these people. So if we look at our diplomacy, no. The Demite at war. The Brigantes will declare war on us, the Caledones will declare war on us, but these people are quite good towards us. They're quite friendly, but they are expansionists and they're a bit unreliable. So what we're going to also do is going to add an offer.
There is food enough for 2 armies awaiting us.
So that then they won't attack us until they end that pact. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to send our spy. Well, he's not a spy, he's a scout. We're going to send him down here. Just speed him up a little bit.
Be of further help.
And I'm just going to leave him. I'm going to say we're going to attack them. We're doing none. Actually, no, we're not. We're just going to leave him there.
Yes.
In the forest up there.
Moon goddess, guide my steps.
So then he's. I think he's. I'm not sure, but I think
to serve the people of Britain.
he's hidden. words escaped me there. Right, and we're going to go for Celtic Field Systems because it's going to upgrade our enclosed land once it's built. I'm not going to move my armies around so much. I'm going to leave this one here, and I'm going to put him in the fortified stance. So he's going to establish a little fort, and then this person will assimilate into Camuladunan, which is close to where London is today. It isn't where London is today, but it is close to. London, if you don't know, was settled by the Romans. Made by the Romans.
The sword was
okay,
drawn,
so the
but now it's bloody.
want a peace treaty, but I don't want a peace treaty because they're only controlling one little settlement, which controls this entire area called Wales. Why did I remind you it's called Wales? I don't know. Well, we're gonna send him over here. We're gonna assassinate, and all the spies are cunning. This one's a scout, not a spy, admittedly, but he is cunning. So we're gonna send him to do a cunning attack, and he wounded him. Which means he's gonna increase in rank.
I am the knife in the dark.
Get this, and we are going to get spy, the skill spy, because then that increases his cunning +1. Which means that he is then much stronger in cunning-based attacks. So if you saw, we had like poison and stuff like that. Well, that means that we can poison and stuff like that is usually cunning. Then you have authority, which is like the manipulation stuff, and zeal, which is like stabby stuff. And everybody has them, and having more of it on a general means that the spies and stuff are less likely to do it, be able to pull it off, and having more of it on a spy means it's more likely that your spy will be able to pull it off. So I reckon we're going to end our turn, because we're on low food, we're on 0 points of food, so we've got no food. That basically means we're not doing anything with food right now. I have to wait 3 turns. But we've researched our Celtic field systems, so now we're going to get a supply foraging, which adds more ammunition for our missile units, and allows us to recruit champions, which is very good. We got iron closed land done, and then I'm going to upgrade that to a field. That's going to take 3 turns. This is a harbour. This will allow us to build the nicer, the better ships. The warrior ships. The fortified settlement is a stronger area, but it adds a garrison. It adds painted ones, sword bands, Briton slingers, and farmers. All of those are basically peasants, but I think, I'm not sure, but I haven't like made it this far before because I literally died in the first few turns. And as you see, now we can go for assassination, and the poison is 49 when it was 42 against the same character.
I will.
We outrank them.
I have seen it done.
On it, and we're basically whittling down this army. This army's building itself up. We're whittling it down. This population needs 3. We have 2 population surplus. We need 3 to expand more. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this person over here to start recruiting. We're going to recruit some levy freemen. We're making quite a bit of money as well, though. Don't disagree with me, but I like to turtle it. I like to slowly build up my armies. Although you can path enemies through. Ah! He was exposed. Okay, so we're going to move him away because then they'll have a spy as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to move him into his army as military intelligence.
Ready for battle.
What this will do is increase his army's in cunning and zeal and authority. But majority cunning.
I live to serve the people of Britain.
As now, what he's doing is he's stopping enemies from attacking. Then we're probably going to want some more levy slingers,
Death
to
in
be honest,
battle,
and
there is no
some freemen.
finer ending.
And that little number on them is the amount of turns it will take for us to
Honor me if you
grab
must.
them. Well, we're not grabbing them, we're training them. But what I'm going to do is, after I've built my little, after I've got my extra build, oh, right, our scout has leveled up, so what we can do, we can go into here, and him, and we're going to keep focusing on being very cunning. I quite like furtiveness because it's just quite good, in my opinion. This is going to grow next turn quite massively. We've got a new general that we can get. We got some soldiers that we can get. Right?
Thirsty for battle.
This is a quite strong person. He's not that strong, but he's still strong. And I'm going to get iron tools, because iron tools will decrease agricultural costs to build agricultural buildings, and will increase the amount of stuff we get from them. And as you can see, it's starting to go down. That's our money that we'll make, and that's the money that we have.
Ready for orders.
The spy, I'm going to move back into position over here,
Work, then.
and I'm going to get the burning men and assassinate. But he has a high cunning. He has 5 cunning. We have 6. Which is a problem. So I'm not going to go for them. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go into more Duniton. And we're going to poison the wells.
Sabotage.
That will help increase his rank. His rank increases even if he fails, I think. And then we're going to... we can't deploy him. And he may get injured from other spies in that zone.
Warriors all.
Now, and we're going to get some more
Fight
freemen.
for us, lads.
Because the levy freemen are very good. Simple spearmen. And all we've currently been doing is growing an army. I haven't actually attacked anyone yet. Except for the assassination attempts. Those aren't a way
What
of...
would you have of me?
those aren't a viable way of winning, though.
Unseen.
You can't kill an army
The mother
with an
protects
assassination attempt. You can only
travelers.
kill its general, which would decrease its power. Okay, so he'll be a foreign trader, and we're gonna let him trade. Commanding on Blister. Prove the horses in the stables. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Those are like gamble things, almost. So now we have a field. We're growing at 8, and we are going to need to grow a few more times before we will 2 turns before we will be able to build on that. But yeah. What? Okay, never mind. I just thought I heard something really weird. I thought I heard someone whistle for some reason. Ooh. This marshy land will slow down some attackers from that coast. It's quite good. Oh, thanks, Jed. Okay. Somebody's got pirates in the sea.
Fleet ready.
What we're going to do is we're going to set a settlement, raise forces. And we're going to raise a fleet. And I like to put missile raiders on.
I live to serve the
Because then you
people
could
of
kill
Britain.
all of the enemies on a ship and sink the ship. Before it arrives.
Recruiting more ships for the tribe.
Ships cost a lot more than men.
Fleet ready. Thirsty for battle.
But they are the only good battle units on the sea. You can't simply take a ship and fill it. You can't just simply use transports. Okay, so we've increased our horse trade. And I think we should grow next turn to our population service. And in here we're going to get no animal husbandry, because that's a bit strange. I want to do earthworking, I think. I don't have any decent amount of funds to upgrade to a level 3 farm, but
ready
I
for
have a decent amount of
orders.
funds anyway. Never really did.
For the tribe.
The Iron Winds will just stay sat in port right now. And I'm going to send my spy. Back over to Morduna.
Enemy. Succeeding is what I do
Poison
best.
those wells. What that means is
I am the knife in the dark.
he is living up, and what it's done is every enemy force stationed at that settlement will start to lose soldiers slowly. And only for a short time. But
Warriors all.
it will still stay there. And it will be quite good. Next turn we'll be able to expand. But I think this army is probably big enough to go not against this entire force though, so what I'm going to do
Thirsty for battle.
is set him up to raiding.
Take everything. The mother protects travelers.
Set him to raiding stance and send him all the way down there. That should draw one of them out.
I live to serve the people of Britain. On the move, lads.
Okay, right, diplomacy. I just realised that bit of land. I just realised from
Welcome, worthy
that
friend.
we don't have
Let us break bread and drink
military
ale
access,
before words
so I'm going to
pass
say
our
that.
lips.
They've accepted.
By all
So
the
we aren't going to
gods.
get in trouble for that. They're not going to declare war on us, and that's going to be fine. Just they have that land there. We own this land, and they're sort of like a barrier. Because if these people come up here, we will defeat them. But they have, I think Ireland is also part of their kingdom. But
I live to serve the people.
the Burning Men is the ones I think that will come out, so I am going to not poison their leader. I will military sabotage, and I'm going to poison their
Sabotage.
provisions, which is
I
their food.
like that word. Not quite what I intended.
He failed,
Hail to the mother. How
but
can I help?
he isn't like hurt or
For
anything.
the tribe.
Although we are raiding in a friendly kingdom's lands, we're going to be fine. I set him to raiding, so that's a bit prematurely. I thought I was going to just instantly
I
be over
live
here,
to
but
serve the people of
apparently
Britain.
not. Just want to be on there. What I do want is to hire some Britannic mercenaries. I want some scout riders. So then we get some fast troops. And Camulodon has just gained a new area where its population can grow into. And it's huge now. It's almost doubled in size, so we're just gonna end our turn there. Oh, and if you're wondering, each turn is 6 months, or it was in the last game, and so it should be a new season every month. Every turn. Completed earthworks, and we need to recruit a champion, which will be fine, because I'll be happy to recruit a champion, but these 3 champions are quite expensive, and none of them are very good, because look at that cunning skill. They have a lowered line of sight.
Ready for battle! Moon goddess, guide my steps!
They have very low cunning, and they're just not very good. But what they are good for is leveling up, and leveling up will be extremely useful. But this is extremely good, because I don't want attritional losses. I don't want to lose. But these are good. These war declared things are good, because as other kingdoms at war with each other, that means I'm not at war with them, because they can't put their entire amount of forces towards it.
I am the knife in the dark.
Military sabotage, and I'm going to not poison his provisions. He's the one with the high cunning.
What would you
Once
have
again,
of me?
I'm going to go to Maradunon, and I'm going to actually this time commit arson on the gold mine, so that they lose some economic power.
I have seen it done.
And he's increased in rank now, so I'm going to, this time, I'm going to still focus on it, and I'm going to get mass poisoning, because it increases the level of damage that will do.
Ready for order!
The poisoning will do. So I'm going to attack the burning men,
We take the settlement for the tribe!
because they are stationed in Maradunon. Meridinon. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just going to pronounce it the way I think it's pronounced. Sorry if that annoys you, but it's what I do. Deal with it. Okay, our hidden agent has been. Wait. Slums. What are slums? No. Basically, I didn't have enough money. Okay, boy has been destroyed.
Warriors all! Laying siege to their hovels!
Yeah, they're probably going to sally forth, but
us.
we'll be ready. We're not going to put into any stance, but we are going to charge at them. And how long would it be for those to encircle them? But look at that size of that army, it's so small. It's almost pitiful. But we are taking attritional losses, so we need to assault fast. And this is the bit of every Total War game that I absolutely love. Not the pictures in the background of the loading screen, the battles themselves. And they are quite fun. So if you'll notice, we have our nobles, and then we have our spearmen, then we have our ranged people, and then we have our mercenaries. The mercenaries are always in a different colour. They used to be in, I think, was green in the old game, but now they're these colours. And these colours, I think, show up a bit more against the colours of the armies themselves, because these armies are like, you get armies with like greens in them, and you're like, oh no, I've got Gauls in my army, when actually, no you don't, you've just got some mercenaries. And it got annoying. These colours, much better to show it. But this is the Battle of Maradunon, and it is 263 BC is the year that we're in. The weather's dry, because weather has an effect. So like if it's foggy, archers will shoot worse. But yeah, now we'll start our deployment. This is our army. I'm going to take everyone and put them into a formation. I'm going to put them into the cavalry front triple line. So we've got our mercenary speed band here. for some reason. Where's our general? Our general's here.
Ready.